women can leave relationships.
Are women asking for divorce now more so than men are?
Yes, women are more likely to precipitate divorce than men. About 2 to 1, I think.
Wow. I mean, that's an indication of something. It's an indication of a healthy freedom.
Yeah. Exit power. I mean, that's what an economist would call it, right? And that's a massive sign of success, that women can leave relationships in a way that they couldn't before because they were trapped economically. And so this kind of economic trap that was marriage, which the women's movement really took aim at and just said this institution of marriage is basically a way to trap and oppress women in relationships of economic dependency, where she'll be powerless because he has the money, right? That feminist critique of traditional marriage was profound and correct, and the results have been extraordinary in unbundling that and giving women economic power, because without economic power women don't have choice about marriage. So now we've got this massive rise in women's choice as to whether to marry, who to marry, whether to have kids, who to have kids with, etc. And so you've seen this massive expansion of women's choice and power, which is magnificent and destabilizing, especially for men. Both of those things can be true at once. It can be creating these unintended destabilizing consequences for men. And if we then add to that a danger sometimes to either mock men or masculinity, almost pathologize them in humor, but sometimes maybe not so much in humor as well, I think that just doubles down on this sense. It's like, not only are you not needed, but maybe you're actually a bit toxic. Of all the moments to not be really kind of making sure that men feel really bad about themselves, this is not that moment.
That was a marriage counselor stroke expert talking about marriage and women and telling you things you should know as a woman that some of us have known long time ago. And when we come out to talk about it, some people feel like maybe we are trying to spoil other women's marriage. No. We acknowledge the fact that there are still responsible and reasonable men out there who are family-oriented, who build their marriage, who do not want to have any kind of issue in their marriage, who help in building the marriage. We have men like that, and such men should be respected. You understand me? But a situation where you find out that you're the only one in that marriage trying to build a man who does not have interest in building his home, you are just on your own. What you should do as a woman is to build yourself. Women should stop being afraid of leaving that abusive marriage. Stop being afraid of leaving that marriage that is not leading you anywhere. Stop being afraid of leaving that marriage that the man involved in the marriage is not even ready to work out, to make things work for both of you. It's not a do or die affair. Build yourself. Stop being afraid of being alone. You can achieve so many things being alone. Go to school, study. Develop yourself. Have handwork. Have so many things you can do for yourself. Stop being dependent. Be independent as a woman. Some of you feel like when we talk about being independent, there was a video I made some certain time. I posted on my Facebook page. A woman boldly told me that she is comfortable being dependent on her husband. That she's comfortable, that I should stop talking about things like that. Because at that moment she's fine, she's comfortable. The man is providing everything that she wants or she needed as a woman. So she don't need distractions. She don't need anybody that will come and preach to her. No, such a woman, you can stay. It's good. You understand me? Stay and enjoy whatever that your husband is giving you. But if the reverse becomes the case, what happens to you? I've always made this video. I've always said things like that. Like this. You understand? So now a marriage counselor, somebody who studied things that has to do with husband and wife, has now found out the fault that women used to have, which is the reason you see them want to buy inside marriage. And men have noticed this. They walk ahead of you. They prepare themselves. They work and they equip themselves with everything possible, financial and otherwise. And when they have things like that, you as a woman who does not work, who just decided to be lazy, because I believe that any woman that wants to be lazy, or that is lazy just wants to be lazy, then the man will not be taking advantage of your laziness to maltreat you and to frustrate you inside marriage. I am not advising you to leave your peaceful home or to leave your comfort zone. If that marriage is beautiful for you, good and fine, live. Initially, I acknowledge the fact that we still have good and responsible men. But if you are married to some of these men that do not even know the value of marriage, that do not even know the value of family, that believe that they are even doing you favor by marrying you. If you are married to such a person, leave such idiots and move. You are just building a man who is not even ready to even build himself. You're just suffering yourself for nothing. Go and out there, since you are the one taking care of everything, even the respect self that you're supposed to be getting in the marriage, they are not giving you. Then what are you doing there? You are not getting respect. You are not getting peace of mind. You are always being beaten. You are always this and that. Those people that are making you see marriage as the highest achievements are failures. They are fools. Marriage is beautiful, yes, but it's not the greatest achievement so far. It's not the greatest achievement. Stop allowing people push you around, make you feel like once I'm married, you've settled. Yes, no. Stop that. Stop it. That's why some of these women, they'll be buying them inside marriage. There's no kind of disrespect that they don't receive. They will still stick. They want to remain married. They don't want a situation where they will come out, people will start calling them single mother, divorcee, and this and that. All those names by now you guys should have been used to it. Don't listen to some of these men. They don't like this preaching. They don't like us when we say things like this. And the men that will come and attack this my comments or this my video are the ones that are very irresponsible. Very irresponsible men. You will see them now come under this particular video now to attack it. To tell you that you are trying to discourage women from staying in their marriages. It's good to stay in a marriage, but it's bad for you to stay in an abusive marriage, in a marriage that you are not wanted, in a marriage that you are not respected, in a marriage that nothing is working. You're just suffering just to build another man's name and legacy. It's bad for you to stay in such marriage. Building another man's name. Building another man's legacy, building everything for him. Then because of the fact that he has one long something in between his leg, then that's the only thing he has to offer in a marriage. If a man is not helping you to make that marriage work, help him to scatter the marriage. Make everybody go. If a man is not helping you to make the marriage work, help him to scatter it. Make everybody go. Marriage is a union of two persons. It's not a union of one person. Two persons must come together, agree that yes, they want to marry, they want to settle down. It is forever and ever something. If a man is not ready to be committed to make the marriage work, leave him and move. Let him go and marry that one that is ready to stay and walk alone without the help of the man in the marriage. You understand me? Thank God you are listening. You are hearing from another man, not a woman this time around. Men are beginning to, in fact, a lot of men are out there to tell the women the truth. A lot of men are beginning to tell the women the truth, the real truth. Marriage is not a do or buy affair for the second time. Thank you and remember.